So there goes Dad with my gator. He let me back here to finish mowing this. Gonna finish mowing this, jump over there, and we'll mow that off over there. So we really put a hurting on this field mowing it when it was wet like we did, but we didn't have no choice at the time but to go on ahead and make the first cutting hay when the weather said go. Wasn't so much about the ground conditions this time as it was weather conditions saying when we can mow hay instead of whether or not the fields were dry. Don't miss any videos that I upload on this YouTube channel. Why don't you hit that red subscribe button today so you don't hit anything. If you like old trucks, tractors, anything with an engine, I'd encourage you to hit that red subscribe button. What are you waiting for? Go ahead and do it right now. Let's keep going with the video. Well, that wasn't too bad. Got it all knocked out. Turn back around and get that little sliver right there. And then we'll be done. Where's it at? Right there it is. Can't let that go uncut. There. There be. We're done. I don't know if the hay's going to come back on this end next year or not. It's hard to tell, and because it was wet and just made a bunch of mud and drove on it to get in and out of the field. But how is she going to get in and out of the fields if you don't drive on the ends? But like I was saying, the fields weren't dry, but the hay was ready to make, so we just had to go with it and just rut the fields up. Not what we wanted to do, but it's what had to take place to make hay. Well, so we just got this field of nothingness all titted out here, and we're going to fold our titter up, run down the road over that way, go tit a field over there. I'm gonna come back, jump in a 7810. We're gonna go do a little mowing, and then we will maybe call it a day. I would like to know why you have to shut the oil off right there at the valve on the hydraulic hose on this John Deere 6120. The John Deere 7200, you do not have to shut the flow off. Why is that thing wanting to be a pain in the butt at folding up? I don't understand why it's wanting to be a pain in the butt. Do we have our teeth off time, maybe? No? What the heck? Our teeth? Let's see. How about now? No. Huh. No, did it latch anyhow? Yes, it did. Okay. Corn is looking meh. The no-till stuff, I'm surprised even came up. The heck with this. There ain't nothing here to Ted, but we're getting paid too, so we might as well just do it. Back to tedding nothingness. I see nothing. I know nothing. There be nothing here. Oh well. We're at least doing something instead of doing nothing. We are all done. Not gonna ted it a second time. We're just going to let it be, because you handle it too many times, you end up losing it, which means the more times you scatter it out to get it to dry, the more times you'll end up losing it because of how scattered out it'll be, and the rakes will never get it all picked back up again, and you'll just be making more of a mess than you'll actually be doing anything good. So gonna run this up, go park it, and I'm gonna go over and run the bulldozer and work the topsoil with the chisel plow. You guys have seen, and we usually end up working the topsoil twice with chisel plow. And that way you work it once to get the hard pan ripped up what you bladed off before it rained, just in general, and then we will work it again twice, because what we worked the first time was just getting the hard pan all broke up. Work it the second time, you get what you've worked. You're flipping it over when you're working it a second time. So we're gonna go do that, and we're going to go see what the rest of the day brings. Bring you along for it. This thing can be weird sometimes. Why is it not wanting to cooperate? Just that one basket's not wanting to. There it went. I don't know. So it's time to hook the baler up again, and there was a YouTuber who reached out to me from a previous video. He said, hey, you don't need to separate that all the time to be able to see to line your tractor drawbar up with your baler drawbar, because it is right over top. What he did was, it made me feel like a fool. It did. So what I did, or what he did, is quite simple. he took this, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this one-handed or not. Couldn't do it one-handed, but anyhow, there is, I just had to take the weight off, slide the thing over, and then what you do is, believe it or not, you have room to hook your drawbar up from the cab. Let's go upstairs and see if we can see just any better since we moved this thing out of the way. Ah, yeah! A lot easier to see. Give a big thank you to that YouTuber if I were to see him in person, but a YouTube video does just as well. Oh, look at that. Perfect. I just love how people just make accusations about me and just say that, you know, you have no clue what you're doing. You shouldn't be operating equipment. Well, you know what? Screw you. You know, for all I know, you probably just live in your mommy and daddy's basement, and you just make accusations based on what you see about the person. You don't care to get to know them. You don't care to listen to what they have to say. You just want to spout out useless information. So, with that being said, I am successfully working my way to hooking this baler up. We have the hitch pin installed. We have a clip on the bottom, so that way the hitch pin cannot come out of the drawbar and we lose the baler. Somebody please tell me how you can hook a power shaft up to a tractor without getting covered in grease. Oh my goodness. But you know what? It is successfully hooked up. Got the baler hooked up. Pretty sure this is for the thrower, that gray one. I think it works. Yes. Yep, it works. Good deal. Topping a truck off with corn, that way we can load it right. Too bad it's already got corn dust all over it. But as the old saying goes, pretty and shiny don't make no money. Working truck does. Oh well, it happens. corn truck has been loaded. Okay, so it's been a while since I've had the camera on my person on me, but I just haven't really been in the mood to video anything. But I wanted to look at this corn, show you guys this corn. That down that way is not too good, but this right from about, I don't know if you guys can see in the camera, that big tree right there, right where I'm pointing, that guy, from about the rest of the string, it looks really, really good. Now, I'm not sure about the stuff that way, like in the middle of the field, but I know that this end is exceptionally good. I was thinking with all the rain we had that it was not gonna come up, but things have changed and it looks really good. We'll run up that way in a minute and just scout things out. There's a couple of ears that aren't really growing right there, but there's more corn that looks really, really good out that way, about 15 miles or so. It looks really good. Now this here, this corner has always been wet. We had a bunch of tile put in a couple years ago, some drain work done. It's helped a little bit, but it hasn't really helped a whole lot. Oh yeah, the corn looks really good out there. I can tell just by looking back here just how tall them stalks are. It's, yeah, right into here kind of looks bad. But hey, like I said, we got more corn that looks really, really good, and we just take the good will always outweigh the bad, and that's how life is. There's more good in this world than there is bad. I'm actually rather impressed. Guys, remember this area right in through here always would lay wet. Looks like it maybe tried to kill some or drown some corn out right out in there, but for the majority of it, it don't look bad. Now this right here, this is about, oh, give or take a couple inches. This is about how the corn looks out 15 miles away from home. It looks nice and tall. I'm gonna say just like, oh, this stalk right here, just nice and tall, and it is gonna be a good 2025 corn harvest, and it looks really good all the way down here. Well, not really good. Again, we've got a couple of drowning problems. That's to be expected. You're never gonna have a 100% perfect field. It's just how I feel about it. You're just gonna have to take the good with the bad, but for the majority of it, it looks really, really good. I'm pleased. Oh yeah, this looks good. Looks like we might be getting thinner out there, but it happens. Oh yeah, this don't look bad, minus some deer damage. But you're always gonna have deer damage no matter what you plant, whether it's soybeans, corn, wheat, whatever you plant, you're gonna have deer damage. It's just how it is. Got over hay and straw put under a roof. Nothing is sitting outside. The only exception is with sitting out. We put the black sleeves on our round bales of hay. The point of the black sleeves are to try and preserve the hay a little bit if you don't have a building to put them in. We need to end up baling some corn fodder because we don't have enough round bales to make it through winter time with just the straw. We are going to be cutting into our square bales, and we like to save those for well, landscapers and people that have no need for a round bale. It's kind of hard to put a round bale of straw in a straw blower when it comes time to seed lawns and things like that. That's why landscapers prefer the square bales. I was rather surprised to see the no-till corn came up. I didn't think that it was going to come up at all with how much rain we've had. Fertilizer sure helps.